What is the difference between rule utilitarianism and act utilitarianism? Well, the difference is the formulation of the first principle. So according to act utilitarianism, the first principle is do whatever act brings about the greatest happiness for the greatest number. By contrast with rule utilitarianism, the fundamental principle is follow the rule or rules that bring about the greatest happiness for the greatest number. And so these two forms of utilitarianism can lead to different outcomes in a concrete particular case. If you are a rule utilitarian, then you might have as a rule, don't ever murder innocent people, because that rule does lead to the greatest happiness for the greatest number. If everyone were to follow that rule, it would lead to the greatest happiness for the greatest number. By contrast, if you're an act utilitarian, well, then there could be, in certain situations, the murder of an innocent person could conceivably lead to the greatest happiness for the greatest number. So it remains an open question. So the basic difference between act and rule utilitarianism would be that if you adopt rule utilitarianism, then you could have a view that there are certain actions that you should never do, like judicially executing innocent people or raping people or, something like that. Those actions should never be done. But if you are an act utilitarian, well, then it always is an open question whether or not any particular action, even raping someone or murdering someone, maybe on this rare occasion, could be the action that you have a duty to perform. Because in these unusual circumstances, the action does bring about the greatest happiness for the greatest number.